mana is gone.
Okay guys, this is my Path of Exile 3.20 League starter. I will be playing a Infernal Blow Deadeye. Now first I just want to go over the tree. So starting off with Ranger, you want to come up and you want to get Charisma for the reservation efficiency for your skills and auras. And for this you want to pay close attention. You want to come down from here and you want to path. And you want to just keep pathing to the important things that we need. So you want to come all the way up here, go all the way around, and you want to grab Avatar of Fire. Now this is very important, okay? To deal no non-fire damage is very essential for our build, okay? So we need that. So then you want to continue to keep pathing up. You want to path up, make a detour down here, get all the intelligence, skip this jewel socket, don't get this one, it's a waste of a point. Come down here, and you want to get Dynamo. Now this gives our guard skills 40% increased duration, and we will be using Molten Shell, so that'll give us more defense. So then you want to keep pathing, and then this is really important. We want to get Heart of Flame for the fire damage, and then we want to get Breath of Flames for more fire damage. Okay, so then we want to keep pathing, get this jewel socket, and you want to get these mana nodes because we need mana for this build. And you want to come down, you want to grab Solipsism or whatever this is, right? This is going to give us an increased energy shield for intelligence. Make sure you skip this jewel socket, it's a waste of a point. You're going to come around and you're going to get Force Shaper, and this is going to give us increased physical damage as extra chaos damage. This is very important. This is going to synergize very well with our Avatar of Fire because it's going to get converted anyway. Come down and get this jewel socket. This is a good jewel socket for the build. Now you might be saying, why choose Deadeye? Well, if we go to Rupturing, our critical strikes also gives us Rupture, and that's more damage from bleeding. Now you want to make sure the enemies bleed because when they move they take damage, and in this game the enemies, they move a lot, so you want to make sure you get that. Ricochet, this is our skills chain +1 times, very important for our enemies. So basically when your skill chains, when it chains, it connects to another enemy. So our Infernal Blow is going to chain a +1 time, so that's an extra hit that we don't have to worry about. Endless Munition, this is just our skill can fire 2 additional projectiles, so we get 2 more hits with Infernal Blow. And then Occupying Force, and this is, we have an extra Mirage Archer to hit with the Infernal Blow. Now the main reason I'm going to be starting this build is because the cheapness and availability of the items. A good league starter, you don't want to be spending that much, right? In the beginning of the league you don't have that much wealth and you're just starting off your character. So we're going with a very cheap weapon at Zeri's Rule. Now if you come over here, you can trigger level 20 Flames of Judgment and Storm of Judgment. So this is very good for Infernal Blow because we're dealing extra fire damage that's built into the weapon, right? You don't need anything else because it's built into the weapon. So very good. Just a regular rail helmet. This tabular Rasta, it's very important because we need the 6 link for this build, and 6 links are very rare, and you need a 6 link basically. So this has 6 link sockets, and we really need that. So this is the best in slot, right? We need those 6 links. For the gloves we're using Southbound, and that's so we can have extra added cold damage to our attacks. So we can chill the enemy, and then it's going to get converted with the Avatar of Fire. Just rare boots, like I said, you can pick up rare boots for a couple C. This is a very cheap build, and we're using Zolf's Blood. So Zolf's Blood, it gives us an additional Avatar of Fire. So we have Avatar of Fire allocated on the tree, and we're also getting it on the amulet. So this is really huge for the build. All right, needed. It's a few C. Nobody really uses this unique. That's why I choose it for the build. That double Avatar of Fire plus the penetration of fire resistance is very important. Calandra's Touch, and this is just so you can mirror the rings. So when you have 2 of these, both rings, they copy each other, and this saves us a lot of currency because we don't have to craft 2 rings. So basically you just put both of the rings on, and they both have double the effect of each ring, right? Because what you have to understand about this is when you have two of the same rings, you get a bonus multiplier for having the same ring. So basically, Infernal Blow is going to be doing a lot more damage for a lot less currency because we have double the same ring and we get the additional multiplier. Okay, now this, you can just ignore this. This is just a replica Headhunter. Now we're going with the replica because, you know, this is a budget build. Like I say, this build is usually under 30C. So you get the replica Headhunter. It's pretty cheap on League Start. You don't even have to worry about getting the real one. So yeah. And the only flags that I have on here is the Writhing Jar. And this is so we can recover life. Basically, it's a life flask. And it also gives us mana. So it's a hybrid flask that gives us life and mana. And this is just adding to the budgetness of this build. It's very budget friendly. We have one flask that gives us life and mana. So that's very important. We don't have to have multiple flasks. And these are pretty open. You can use whatever you want. I think what I'm going to go with is double Bottled Faith, or, you know, but that's later on when we get more currency. Like I say, this is really budget. You can just use regular flags as you pick up on the ground as you go. But just make sure you have the Writhing Jar because this gives us mana and life recovery. Okay, and I'll just go over the links. So like I said, of course, Infernal Blow Deadeye, we're using Infernal Blow, you know, nothing too crazy. And we're using added cold, added lightning, and added chaos. And this is important because since we have two avatar fires, one from the amulet and one from the tree, all of this is going to get converted into fire 2 times. And then we have 2 empowers to empower the conversion twice. Because if you don't know how damage conversions work, it's first it's going to convert the cold, then the lightning, then the chaos, and then that's going to get empowered. But since we have 2 empowers and 2 avatar fires, this is going to get converted twice, right? And it's going to get empowered twice. So this is basically doubling our fucking damage, dude. No joke. Okay, so very important. Get both of these. When I was doing a test run and leveling this build in SSF, I dropped both of these and you know, in the acts. I dropped one in Act 2 and the other one in Act 5. So very budget, easy to get. Like I say, League Start friendly, SSF friendly, very valuable. Now, since the way that Infernal Blow work is a strike skill and it's a duration skill, and I didn't update the POV. So before I updated it, or before I did the update, ignore this. The actual DPS after the conversion is like 35 million DPS, and this is on budget. Now, this can easily go up to 50 million DPS when we get the extra empower leveled up to a maximum level. So when you get both of the empowers leveled up, your DPS is going to shoot up to 60 million DPS. Real shit. So yeah, this is my build. I'll be starting for 3.20, the Infernal Blow Deadeye. I want to wish everybody a great League Start. Everybody have fun, and yeah, this build is going to slap. I'm hoping it does not get nerfed. This build should be flying under the radar because it is off meta. Like I said, I just really hope it doesn't get nerfed because like I said, all of the gear combined here, all of these items, 30C, no more than 30 fucking C, dude. Real shit. Really overpowered. Hope it doesn't get nerfed and flies under the radar. It shouldn't. I'm going to be rocking this build. And SSF, I got the maps in like 3 hours, right? In 3 hours, I was already in yellow maps. So this is my League Start. And thanks for watching.